Hi, this is Letty. It sure is fun to do custom number formats and especially custom date formats. I love playing with them. Let me show you how I do it. I've given you a handout and I've also given you a file. Um, you can play along with me if you want, or you can just watch this video. What you'll see over here is a number that's been typed into a box. Now, if I want to type 12,000 in a box, and the formatting for that cell is fixed, not fixed, but is set at general formatting, it's going to look the same over here. And I'll do it in here too. Whoops, I left out a 0. And I will put this number, in fact, how about if well, I won't copy and paste because I don't know what'll come over with it. I'm going to put them in as they are on the left. Now, what I'm interested in is doing some custom number formats so that even though I'm typing in exactly the same thing that's showing over here, it's going to look differently on the right depending on how I set up the custom number formats. And you can see how I'm going to set them up using what is showing in the center. So let me start with this one. To set a custom number format, you're going to go up to the number group and pull down the little down arrow and go all the way to the bottom and choose more number formats, and then down to the bottom again and choose custom. Now when you do that, whoops, let's go back. I want custom, and over on the right side here is going to give you a sample of what you're going to get. Now here is the box where you type in what you want the custom formatting to be. So you may have to get rid of something that's already in there. Just select over it as I did and press the delete key. Now if you look, there's already some number formats that are set up for you. And this one here is actually already in here. It actually looks like this. It's pretty much the same thing. But let's just type it in. So £, comma, £, and what that's going to do is it's going to give us that numbers, comma, that marks the thousandth place. Now on this one, we're going to do custom number formatting that uses one £, and then a comma. And what that does is, and let me just do it for you, pound, comma, and what that does is it actually allows you to read thousandths in a simplified version. So if you look at what's in the cell, it's 12,000. But if you look at the cell, it reads 12,000 because of the formatting, and you just see 12. Now, if you're going to be working with a whole spreadsheet that's in either hundreds of thousands or millions, it's often very useful to set the number formatting to not show so many decimal places, even if the content really is the full number. Let's look at this one. This is sort of similar. Let's do custom, and I'm going to type in here exactly what's in the center, 0.0, comma, comma. And what you can see is that already before I leave here, I can see what's going to happen here. It's almost the same as the one we did before, but what it ensures is that there's always going to be one decimal place. And since I've done 2 commas, it's basically taking away 2 thousandths places. So it's going to look like 12.2, but it's really 12.2 million. Now, this one is going to create a fraction. Excel isn't great at fractions unless you actually set up the formatting. It's sort of a complex formula, but we're not really concerned with that right this minute. But let's turn this into a fraction. So we're going to do custom, select over this, get rid of it, and we're going to do £, space, and then £/#, and that gives us a fraction formatting, so 5 2/5, which is the same thing as 5.4. And then here's one that's really useful. This one and the next one after it are similar. They add some text before or after the number. So if I wanted a column to say code 5 instead of just 5, which would be helpful for somebody who was working with a sheet that needed to have the numbers and yet wanted it to look like code 5, and that's what this custom number formatting with text does. We can